Aquarius. Welcome to your Virgo season, September horoscope and tarot scope. I love doing Aquarius readings because my moon is Aquarius and there is this affinity there that sometimes I relate to more so than my sun when it comes to tarot or when it comes to horoscopes. And when it comes to that urge to run away when something seems to be merging. Leo season was an interesting time for Aquarius. It made you feel as though, for those Aquarians in relationships, those Aquarians in bonds, it may have made you question a lot. That questioning isn't necessarily over in Virgo season. For those of you that are single or have a very, dare I say, unusual dating history, there is a lot of high priestess energy, and this is a lot to do with the Pisces full moon on the 14th of September. High priestess is a Pisces card, but it's also the number 2. That partnership energy, that merging, the dark and the light. Not every relationship that's had its bumps in the road for the fixed signs, for Aquarius, for Scorpio, for Taurus, or for Leo, not every relationship that's had its bumps in the road lately is doomed. Not every relationship that has recently ended due to the intensity is doomed either. If you've had to walk away from someone or someone's walked away from you, your internal guidance system, your emotions, your subconscious, everything is telling you something is about to change. And that's kind of the high priestess energy in general. Your intuition, your soul is telling you something, and it can be telling you something quite magical. Around the time of the Pisces full moon, for you Aquarius, that is of course your second house of worth, and it's your second house of value. What do you value? Because in Virgo season, 8th house energy is so very intense. It's actually Scorpiophonic. It's the Scorpio house. And Aquarians don't always do so well in that energy because they feel very much like out of control with their own emotions. They don't feel like everything that they're feeling is necessary, and they can't verbalize it sometimes in Virgo season. And with so much heat on the 8th house, financially, emotionally, psychic even, because the 8th house has that ability too. So does the 12th house, but of course we're dealing with the full moon in Pisces. Everyone's going to be a bit more psychic than usual. But you're no exception. The first card was the high priestess. But that full moon in Pisces is very emotional. And yes, we had the full moon in your sign last month. And that energy. Ah, yes, Aquarian energy. The full moon in Aquarius. The star card, right on cue. Good timing. Ooh. The Devil and the 10 of Wands. Are you being destructive on purpose? You're trying to destroy something. Or you feel like someone or something is trying to destroy you, but I feel it's the former. I feel that you are in self-sabotaging mode. And I think a lot of it is to do with running away from connection. A lot of it's to do with running away from emotions. If you keep trying to run away from your emotions, this Pisces full moon is going to be very hard. King of Cups, Pisces, water signs, or fire. Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, crowning the reading. You could be dealing with a relationship with a Capricorn that is gone as far as it can go in your eyes. If you're dealing with a fire sign, they have a big effect on you. They have a big presence. They have a big energy around you, and you feel very much in awe of them at times. And you like what you see. Nine of Swords, Six of Swords. The littlest, tiniest dollop of drama, and you want to run. There's something that you want to run away from, and it seeks you in your dreams. Your dreams have a lot of meaning this month, Aquarius. They have a lot of analysis that you could do with investigating. What's keeping you awake at night will continue to do so until you face it head on. And that Pisces full moon is going to make you see where you truly value yourself, where you truly value your relationships, and just how much you value what you have. What you don't value will be taken away from you. This Pisces full moon is forming a conjunction with Neptune, Pisces ruler, and it's quite a strong one. There's a big theme of fantasy. People can feel drunk when they're not. But there's also Mars there causing a bit of tension with Jupiter and causing a bit of tension with Neptune. And as I said, Mars is in Virgo. It is making you feel a little bit more jealous than usual, a little bit more human than usual. Because you guys are so spacey. You're so out of this world. You're so from another planet. You're so from another galaxy. Even the tiniest bit of human emotion can make you feel uncomfortable. 3 of Cups, but the people around you need you this month. They want you to be there. They're inviting you to things, but they want to talk, and you're feeling a little bit too included in other people's feelings. It's making you feel like you want to put up a bubble around you and you want to push it away. If you're quite empathic, I can never say that word. When you're quite empathic, Aquarius, you probably do need to have some sort of spiritual bubble around you to protect yourself from other people's stuff. But at the same time, with Jupiter being in Sagittarius, an energy which is so very comfortable for you, but your ruler being in Taurus, which, by the way, is very, very good with Virgo season. A part of you needs to retreat and rest, and that's fine. Virgo energy is actually, in traditional tarot, the Hermit. And the 4 of Swords is the lower echo of the Hermit. So if you feel like you need to retreat from time to time, that's okay. But bear in mind that people are going to question you more where you are. And they're going to want your attention. But with Saturn direct in that 12th house energy, because we got the High Priestess to begin with, so you are going through some psychological changes. You are digging deep and you are finding answers, and it's actually leading you in a very good direction. It's good for you to sort of get in touch with these emotions that you're feeling and acknowledge that maybe it is because you're not putting the right price on things. Maybe you're not valuing your friends enough. Maybe you're not valuing your lover enough. Maybe you're not valuing yourself enough. 8 of Pentacles, the Fool, and the 3 of Swords. Don't be duped by a silly scheme or a silly decision. As I say, you're almost in self-sabotage mode. Like, you're kind of destructive with this. And it's going to lead you down a very, very unhappy path. If you just abandon what you've been working so hard to achieve, you're going to break your own heart. You are. You're something about this scheme, this foolishness leads you in a 3 of Swords moment. But if you would listen to the fire signs in your life that tell you you need to be leading from your heart, you need to be listening to what it is that you're truly feeling, and you need to be taking into account other people's feelings in your relationships. If you listen to that, you can avoid a 3 of Swords painful moment. Career-wise, Aquarius, you have so much good stuff, but it involves a deeper commitment for many of you. That Virgo energy is all about seeing the details, cleaning up what's going on with everything else. I just feel with Saturn there, you might miss some opportunities if you keep running away from that little feeling inside that's telling you, I need your attention. Like that feeling, that trauma, that pain, that whatever it is. Because Saturn, you know, in your 12th house, Saturn is actually making beautiful aspects to Venus with the new moon in Virgo. And it, you know, Saturn and Venus, whenever they do this connection, it's more to do with longevity, and it's to do with something that can withstand much. And with Saturn being, yeah, if you're dealing with a fire sign, they need your attention, and they're in it for the long haul. If you're dealing with a fire sign, I just feel, Aquarius, that you would do well to accept that maybe maybe it's okay to plan for the future. Maybe it's okay to do long term. Maybe it's okay to, commit to something, because I sense, your best case scenario here is the World card. That is committing to something. That is seeing something through to the finale. You have a decision to make around the full moon in Pisces. Possibly career-wise. Possibly a job decision. Someone has some very good advice for you, particularly if they're an earth sign. Someone has some very good advice for you on what to do about this person or this Pisces. Or this fire sign, this Aries, this Leo, this Sagittarius. Possibly that Three of Swords is indicating that you are looking around when you shouldn't be, or you've more than one interest in mind. This full moon in Pisces is a big decision for you. And you've been going back and forth for a while. You feel as though little things are happening that don't usually happen for you. Synchronicities or even little bouts of bad luck is happening for you. And it's because, Aquarius, you're not so much in alignment with yourself at the moment. With Virgo season, Virgo energy and Aquarian energy is so unusual. I actually know a few married couples that are Aquarius and Virgo. And the energy is so interesting to watch, because the Aquarius will say, I don't believe in astrology. I don't think I am an Aquarius. Waffles. I really like waffles. They'll go off into this tangent. I've had this happen to me before. And I'll say, what do waffles have to do with your star sign? And she'll be like, I don't know. And then about 10 minutes later, I'll come to the conclusion that she feels she was waffling, or something like that. There's always a little link of sense. There is always a way of doing things that makes sense. At the minute, Aquarius, with Neptune connecting to the full moon, not everything makes sense. With this full moon, people need to be more intuitive. But you also have to make sure that you know what your value is, as I say, because if you're wanting to know if a fire sign cares about you, I sense they care about you quite a lot. But they're very much not willing to deal with your nonsense. Just an FYI, if you're going to mess them around, they're going to go. If they're messing you around, you're going to go. No. Oh no, they're really keen. They're really smitten. 6 of Cups, the Empress, 8 of Wands, and the Hierophant. Some of you could potentially be doing a dance again with a Taurus. Some of you could be reaching out to an ex-wife. Someone that you have to communicate with for the sake of children. Possibly you have children with somebody. There's good news surrounding children. But they might have a new job. If you're dealing with a Taurus, there's a lot of love there, and there's a lot of fixed sign, we'll see this through kind of vibe. Even if there's been a bit of back and forth there, the 6 of Cups usually means that there is a coming together of energies. I do get the impression that for some of you it could be a Libra that you miss a lot, or that you're in a very comfortable position with, but you're testing them because you're very confused at the moment. But I feel for a lot of you it's a fire sign. We'll get more into the individual signs of the extended, but that full moon in Pisces, you have a decision to make, and it would be best to consider what your real feelings on love and commitment is. If you're completely single, there's more than likely a reason that you keep dating these unavailable or unsavory types, and you will get to the bottom of that at the Pisces full moon. It may turn out, Aquarius, to surprise you that maybe you're just selling yourself a bit short. This Pisces full moon has a lot of answers. So if you're joining me in the extended, it's linked below. We're going to get into the fire sign, we're going to get into the Taurus. All the different signs will come up. So if you're dealing with somebody individually and you want to know what that is, and for more in-depth information on the astrology of the month, that's going to be in there too. So I will see you there. I love you guys. Take care. Bye.